Today, Bitcoin tests its highest level since July. Trump-backed crypto project World Liberty Financial faces setbacks on its first day of token sales. And Raj Dhamodharan of Mastercard shares new details on the company's partnership with blockchain ecosystem Stellar. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Katie Tarasov. Bitcoin hitting its highest level since July 29th this morning, briefly touching $68,388. By noon Eastern, the cryptocurrency retreated just a bit, but traded at $67,743. Ether climbed 1.3% this morning to $25.72, while Ripple's XRP token rose to 55 cents. Okay, let's stick with Ripple as we jump into our top stories. The issuer of the XRP token announced the exchanges that will help it distribute its new stablecoin. In a press release out on Tuesday, Ripple laid out some of its exchange partners, including Bitstamp, MoonPay, and Bullish, among others, who will distribute Ripple USD. The firm announced back in April that it was launching a stablecoin that would be pegged to the US dollar. The move would pit Ripple against giants like Tether's USDT and Circle's USDC, along with payment firm PayPal's stablecoin PYUSD. Back when Ripple announced plans to launch a stablecoin, Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse said he wasn't deterred by the competition and that the market will look different in the future. Now, yesterday, CoinDesk also reported that Ripple is awaiting regulatory approval from the New York Department of Financial Services before it launches Ripple USD. Next, the Trump-backed crypto project World Liberty Financial missed its sales goal and faced tech issues on launch day. After the project's token sale began yesterday, World Liberty's website was plagued with lengthy outages through the morning and early afternoon. The website frequently showed the message, "We are under maintenance," throughout the day. As for the sales that did happen, well, as of this morning, World Liberty's platform shows about 800 million tokens sold. That's out of 20 billion tokens offered in this sale. That being said, World Liberty announced ahead of the token sale that 100,000 investors had been whitelisted to invest. Meanwhile, there are still questions surrounding the utility of the token. World Liberty has said customers will be encouraged to borrow, lend, and invest in crypto, but no official white paper has been released. CNBC reached out to World Liberty about this latest sale, but hasn't heard back. All right, for our main story, Mastercard is announcing a new partnership with the Stellar Development Foundation. That blockchain ecosystem will adopt Mastercard's crypto credential service to verify users of a number of crypto wallets, including Mercado, Wirex, and Coins.ph. Crypto World's Mackenzie Sigalos spoke to Mastercard's chief of blockchain and digital assets about this latest announcement and to get an update on the payment giant's vision for blockchain technology.
So Raj, Mastercard is announcing a new partnership with Stellar, allowing the network to use Mastercard's crypto credential technology, which verifies users on the network. Tell me more about what you're bringing to the Stellar network and what users can expect.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and great to be here. We launched an expansion of our partnership with a set of new players, including Stellar and CoinPH and Mercado Bitcoin, Wirex, and others. If you look at crypto, if you back up for a second, we've been looking at using crypto technologies to scale and bring real life use cases to consumers as an industry, right? And one of the top use cases of crypto that often people talk about is remittances, cross-border transfer of value from one person to another. While crypto has a lot of the underlying technologies, what's really missing is a simple consumer experience. I can't send money to you if I ask you for a simple email address, I can't send money to you with an email address today, for example. In crypto, you need to exchange blockchain addresses. And even then, we don't know whether the money will reach the other side because each network has different characteristics in terms of whether they can support one currency versus the other. The last thing you want is for a consumer to initiate a transfer and the money to be lost. And then finally, it is about compliance for both parties as well. The sending exchange need to be compliant in the local jurisdiction. Receiving exchange need to be compliant in the local jurisdiction. So when the consumer experience comes together with the right set of network, with the right set of standards, and all the checks built in, you really have a killer use case that can leverage the crypto, but also leverage our convening power on bringing the parties together under a common consumer experience and rules, which is what really takes to scale a use case, as you know.
And how does this latest partnership fit into Mastercard's crypto strategy overall? What are you hoping to unlock with this partnership in particular?
Yeah, look, our crypto strategy is really about three things, broadly speaking. One is we want consumers to have choice in terms of how they bring fiat into crypto. So what we call as on-ramp, people can use billions of cards on MasterCard with MasterCard to top up into a crypto exchange. That is the on-ramp experience. The same thing, the reverse works as well, the off-ramp, in how people cash out back into the fiat world. They could use our send and move network that allows that to happen. We also have crypto cards. So you may have seen recently we announced a partnership with MetaMask that allows people with a MetaMask to be able to get a card so that they can actually exercise their choice on how they want to spend the crypto. So that is the first part of it. The second part is what we just talked about in terms of providing a compliance and consumer experience framework on top of crypto so that you could use it for use cases like remittance. And the last part is, it turns out that the crypto technology, and those of us in the industry, this is not news to us, but crypto tech offers a lot of technology that's useful for financial institutions. If you look at the overall the market value, there are a few $1 trillion worth of crypto-related assets that are in the marketplace. But if you look at the financial sector, there are several trillion. I think the last time that we checked is about $14 trillion in US dollar deposits alone. If we can bring that best of the technology that the crypto has to offer, real-time moment of value, programmability, and the flexibility to build a new financial infrastructure on top, new set of applications and use cases on top, to the banks and the deposits that the corporations hold at the banks, we think that can open up a new use case as well. And it can even open not just a use case in the whole, it can spawn a whole new industry. And that is our multi-token network, which we've announced last year. We had the first live transaction this year, and we're looking to add more partners, both financial institutions as well as people who actually build use cases on top. So it's really the three-part strategy that we've been working on, and great to make incredible progress today with a great set of partners.
You guys weathered the worst of crypto winter the last 2 years, and now we're seeing this renewed interest from Wall Street and even in politics. Where's MasterCard headed in this new environment that we're in? I know that you talked about your three-pronged approach, but are you narrowing your focus even more?
Look, we always take a very thoughtful approach in this. This is all about for us to have letting people in the ecosystem exercise choice. So we're not here to say you must do this activity, you should use crypto for this or crypto for another activity. But when consumers want to invest and consumers want to use the use case, we want to provide a choice. But the choice comes with we want to always look for two organizing principles: simple consumer experience, and can we do very safely? From a business partner perspective, can we offer an ecosystem where they can offer value, but over time, as the network builds up, derive more value from the network so that they can get the business benefit as well. So it's a combination of this. That as a guiding thing helps us kind of navigate through the various ups and downs in a specific industry, not just in crypto. Right?
What does your relationship with regulators or governments look like? A lot of people talk about U.S. regulation. Have you had any hand in shaping policy here, or is there a place where you're feeling more optimistic?
Look, we've been part of a number of initiatives that the governments have started, especially on central bank digital currencies, as well as bank deposits that are coming up. Recently, we participated in Hong Kong Monetary Authority's project that is undergoing. We've been ongoing participant in Brazilian Central Bank, the DREX project as well. Recently, BIS, which is an organization of multiple commercial and central banks, started this project Agora, which is looking to bring up a new sort of infrastructure that is digital assets based, that allows multiple currencies to transact. We're at we have a seat at the table in all of these projects, where we provide input and also gather input in terms of how we can bring the industry together to make progress in a responsible, compliant, and user-friendly way.
Okay, that's all for Crypto World today. We'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see you then.